Welcome back, and yes, since this is part 3, it is the mandatory 3D episode. Don't worry, the game won't be in 3D. I had you scared there for a second. Unless you were in the room as we were recording. In which case, you could have said something. Oh wait, who's that behind you? Oh no. Time to welcome back Chris on Flipping Good Friends, Jelly on CORMELA Glamour Dolls, J-Bread on TikTok, it's Magda o'clock, and I am again on my Blue Farm deck. Well, for this little change-up of an episode, and part 3 in 3D, do we have any pre-games?
Nothing from me.
Nope.
Cool, good luck, guys. Underground Sea, and let's play this Imperial Seal. We'll go tutor in for a card, put it on the top, and I'll pass.
Until upkeep, draw a card. So here's a Volk. Here's a fish.
Hey, fishy fish.
Draw. Training center. I'll be good. I'll pass.
Alright. I'll play this mountain as my land for turn. I'll tap that for 1 for a Spark Mage. And pass my turn.
Multiple players. I'm going to play a Misty. I'm just going to crack that now for let's get a Volk Island. But then I'm going to be also responsible and pass.
Untap, upkeep, fish continues to live. Play a Scrubland. Play a Mana Crypt. That's where I will pass.
Draw. Ancient Tomb. Play this Lotus Petal.
I will draw.
Play this Archmage Emeritus. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw a Buried Ruin. It's my land for turn. I'll tap 2 for Dwarven Miner. I'll cast Jeweled Lotus. Cast Magda. Death. I will swing at you with a Spark Mage for 2.
Cool. Drop turn. I'm going to play this Underground River. I will also feed the fish once, but I'm going to get Probe Your Death.
I will draw a card. Now you can draw your card.
Pass the turn.
End of your turn, I will flash in this sad opposition agent. Upkeep, we go roll for crypt, odds will be damage. 9, take 3, ow. Pay for fish. Draw a card. Play Verdant Catacombs. Crack Verdant Catacombs. Now you see what I see. And also cast this Mercurial Spelldancer. And I pass with 6 cards. Let's go.
Draw. Pass the turn.
Upkeep draw. I'll play a Blast Zone. Play this card face down as a 2/2 creature. I will move to combat. I'm going to swing all 3 of these over at you, Jelly. So 2, 4, 6. Pay the morph cost of 0 to morph this into an artifact creature dwarf. I will pass my turn.
Play this Lucky Gemstone Caverns. I'm just going to pass.
Untap, upkeep, roll for crypt. Another 3 damage. And let fish die.
Bye, fish.
Hi, fish.
Draw a card for turn. Play this Otawara. Cast this Chain of Vapor targeting my Mana Crypt. Give a counter on Mercurial Spelldancer. I will not copy the chain. This has the counter. I will recast the Mana Crypt. Cast this for 4 to make 2 red.
I'll sack 1 treasure, and I'm going to attempt to Lightning Bolt the Mercurial Spelldancer.
KRAUM.
Mind Break Trap the KRAUM. Archmage trigger. Draw a card.
Cast Demonic Tutor. I'll go find a card. So this card goes to my hand. And then I will just pass.
End of turn, I'm going to roll to the Magda, draw a card of the Archmage. So untap, upkeep, draw, play a Volk, and cast a Desperate Ritual, drawing a card off the Archmage. Cast a Stormkill Artist. Attack Jelly for 2, why not?
I will untap. Draw.
Tap, you say?
I'll tap 3, sack a treasure, recast Magda. Mr. Adnaw's player, Jelly, swing at you. Trigger Magda, make 3 treasures, go to 5. Pass the turn there.
Play low as hell. Move 4, cast CORMELA. And then I'm going to pass.
Untap, upkeep. We have a mana crypt trigger. Roll for crypt. 17, take 3. Draw a card. Play Plateau. Cast Silence.
I'm going to crack the Lotus Petal to activate CORMELA. So I've got Grixis to attempt to cast a Cyclonic Rift on the opposition agent.
Returns to my hand.
With Silence still on the stack, I'll sack my 5 treasures.
Response, cast opposition agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will take your crypt, your mana crypt.
Okay.
Silence back on the stack.
I'm going to attempt to Force of Negation it, pitching this Brain Freeze.
Wop, wop, wop. I will cast second mana crypt. I will cast KRAUM. Really, I'll hit you for 4 for that. Now I will roll for 2 crypts in my upkeep. If I get there. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Play an island. Yeah, why not? We're doing. That's what the deck's supposed to do: is win or lose flips, and then see what happens. I'll play a KRARK, go to 34, and pass the turn there.
I will untap. Draw for turn.
I will tell you in confidence, it was that Cyclonic Rift that stopped me the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that. Eat it.
Well, I ate it twice in a row now.
So I'm gonna tap 2 for a grinding station. I am gonna move to combat. Yeah, Jelly, I'm sorry. I need treasures. I'm just gonna full swing. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll trigger Magda. I will pass the turn.
Draw a card. Man, yeah, I've got to pass. I'm a mana off.
Untap, upkeep. 2 mana crypt triggers. And as a man of honor, I will roll for each of them separately. Odds will always be damage. Well, that one went off the rails, but luckily I caught it. 7, take 3. Roll for crypt number 2. 11, take 3. Draw a card. Tap one of the crypts. I have untapped crypt right here. 1 colorless floating, cast TYMNA. Cool, move to combat. KRAUM at Jelly, opposition agent at Jed. Post combat main phase. Lose 2, not gaining 2, draw 2. Play a land for turn. Crack it. Would like to fetch. Finding Badlands. Tap the crypt, have 1 colorless floating. Sacrifice the TYMNA to a Diabolic Intent. Put it in my command zone. The colorless and the discard. Underworld Breach.
I will attempt a Force of Will, exiling Impulse. So I've got a KRARK trigger, an Archmage trigger, and a Stormkill trigger. So I'll do the KRARK trigger at the bottom, then Stormkill, then Archmage.
I'll just Foster Storm right now. On top of your triggers.
5. There will be 5 copies here.
Yeah.
In which case, I will attempt to Narset's Reversal, the original Foster Storm. KRARK trigger.
That's your second spell. I get to draw a card from KRAUM.
Yep. And I've got an Archmage trigger at the top, then Stormkill underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I'll draw a card off the Archmage. I'll make a treasure off the Stormkill, and I have a KRARK trigger. So evens will copy. That's a copy. So I'll have an offset reversal target one of the copies of Flusterstorm and get a copy of it targeting one of the other ones. Cool. So that goes away. I get a Stormkill and an Archmage trigger. Get a copy of the original. The original goes back to your hand, and I will target each of the copies. I get a Stormkill and an Archmage trigger.
Yeah, sure, continue.
Cool, so I'll draw, I'll get another treasure, and see if Force of Will kills me or not. Back to hand, wonderful.
Oh man.
We'll try this Force of Will thing again, exiling a card, getting a KRARK trigger, and an Archmage trigger, and a Stormkill trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, so we'll draw a card, make a treasure, and see if Force of Will resolves. It does not. That is sometimes how it goes. Luckily, I have 5 treasure now, so I can pay those to play this Force of Will. Gets me KRARK trigger, Stormkill, and Archmage. Force of Will trigger good? Or KRARK trigger, I guess. That's a copy. So there's a copy of Force of Will targeting Breach. I make a treasure and draw a card.
Pass my turn.
Wow.
I will draw for turn. I think I'll play this at 4-0. I'll play a Mox Diamond, discarding a Misty. We give it a shot anyway. I will attempt to cast a Defense Grid.
KRAUM trigger.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll hit the Stormkill.
In response, I'm going to attempt a Mog Salvage targeting the Artifact Dwarf. I have a KRARK trigger, an Archmage trigger, and a Stormkill trigger. So I'm going to draw and make a treasure. Copy. I will grinding station with this copy, make another treasure, draw another card. Yeah, so I'm happy for Lightning Bolt to resolve, killing Stormkill.
Bye, Stormkill.
Defense Grid on the stack.
I got nothing.
Yep, I got nothing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Jewel Lotus to play Sakashima.
Pay 1. I'm going to activate CORMELA. 3 more to cast. Right?
It is, yes.
Pyroblast SAKASHIMA.
Yeah, sure. I will cast my own Breach. Bayran. Attempt to cast a Rite of Flame. 2 KRARK triggers and 2 Archmage triggers. So I will draw 2.
Yep.
Copy. 2 red. Second KRARK trigger. Back to hand. Play this Mox Amber. Lead 4. Recast Stormkill Artist. We don't need this Jewel Lotus anymore, or this land, or probably this Petal. I'll use 1 to attempt to cast a Rite of Flame. So, back to hand.
Come on, back to hand.
That's not the thing that was. Yeah, back to hand. Cool, so we'll try that again, sacking a treasure. Back to hand. Back to hand. To hand. Back to hand.
Wow.
The thing is, it's essentially making me mana anyway because it's Stormkill.
Yeah.
Right.
Fergie?
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
I think we can.
Because this is now making me at least 1 plus 2 treasure, and then I've got a KRARK Slum as well I can put into play at some point soon, plus some mana rocks, and
Yeah.
I've
I'm
got.
just waiting for that brain freeze to hit us.
I don't have
Yeah.
Brain Freeze, but I have got a Grape Shot, or failing that, I've got a bunch of other ways to win with End of Festivities or Jewel Caster Twin Flame. Considering the number of cards I'm drawing, I do have to kill the Archmage before I try Jewel Caster Twin Flame, otherwise I die, but I can always just Grape Shot my own Archmage.
That's fine, mate.
That's fine. I tried it twice, and you all stopped me twice.
Damn. Good game.
So,
GG.
yeah, that was what was in my hand.
Look at my hand and then cry. And you returned Oppo in my hand. That's exactly when it ruined my math to win for that turn. Jed, I will return your mana crypt.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I will congratulate Chris on his Sakashima win again, and I will wish you luck in what's that?
Hunt City in 3 days,
Th-
4
th-
days.
This episode comes out like a month after Pond City, but doesn't matter. So we still wish you luck.
Yeah.